So here we are again with another weekly harvest for our local family. And, you know, superficially it all looks pretty good, doesn't it? But actually this week I'm going to dwell on the problems. And there are a few problems. So, yeah, just take a look at the lettuce bed outside that these lettuces came from, or most of them did. It is looking pretty bad, and a lot of the lettuces are running to seed. And so there's going to be some bitter lettuces in here. So like this one, for example, I think is going to be a bit bitter. So this is the sort of one you eat with a grape or a slice of pear or something. But, you know, bitter lettuce, it's in moderation. It's just about palatable, but that's what happens when lettuces go to seed. So we'll be back to reasonably nice lettuces next week, although probably not as many as we'd like because it has been a bit of a struggle, given the heat. Getting lettuces sort of well established. So yeah, the lettuces are okay, but they're not great. So yeah, look at these salad onions. These are strong, really strong now. And too strong for one of my daughters to sort of palate. So I picked her some of these babies, and these are much sweeter. But yeah, I've got a lot of these salad onions, way too big really. But the tops are still nice, and you know, if you can stomach a really strong sort of pungent onion like I can, then you can munch your way through those bulbs as well. The tomatoes, we have got like so many tomatoes at the moment. I mean, just look, I mean, this isn't even all of the tomatoes that we've got ripe at the moment. And of course our main crops aren't ready yet, but these are just the earlies. But I mean, a lot of these, I've sort of tried to take the ones out that are starting to split, but so quite a few going to splitting, going soft and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we are kind of just like overwhelmed with tomatoes at the moment. And I really need to learn to stagger the early tomatoes better a bit, I think. So beetroot, it's very hot at the moment, or it has been. So the beetroot leaves are a bit tough, but struggle through them. Cucumbers are fantastic. Still waiting for the main crop cucumbers to sort of like kick in. I think I picked 2 off the main crop plants so far, but I picked about 200 or more off the early plants. The first early plant has died. So yeah, and I'm expecting most of the early plants to sort of die off over the next few weeks. And so I'm hoping that the next batch are ready. Yeah, we just can't keep on top of picking the currants, but we've got some of these sweet white currants, some red currants, and loads of black currants still sort of waiting to be picked. We have, however, without any problems, got the first of the summer leeks, and plenty more of those to come. But we're not going to kind of rush through the leeks. We're not going to give too many of them away because we don't have a huge number of summer leeks, maybe sort of 20 or so. And the main crop leeks not even planted yet. I'm still waiting for space to come free for those. And that means picking the shallots. And I think I'll be picking those certainly within the next 2 weeks. So the elephant garlic is all picked, just drying at the moment. And those are the elephant garlic flowers. And they're a bit past the best now, but they're just so lovely, aren't they? So we're sort of keeping them going, snipping off a bit of stem. So cabbages. So these cabbages got club root, so they're a bit small and sort of, you know, feeble looking. These are baby savoys. They're not really meant to be much bigger than that, to be honest, but the ones on the allotment about twice the size in a bed that doesn't have club root. And yeah, I've had to snip the ends off these spring cabbages because they started to rot a little bit on me. And you can maybe still see a little bit of rot there. And if you look on the outside there, you can see like little bits of damage on those. But I mean, in the main, you can see from the hearts, they're pretty nice little cabbages and better ones to come. But basically, they're the best we've got right now. And oh, look at these red cabbages. Now, I'm not complaining about these. They're pretty big. That's the sort of size. I'll show you it just on when I harvested it, all in one piece. But we have had one, we don't normally have this, but we have had one that has broken in half on us. I don't think we'll end up using this. I just sort of saved this one just so you could see what happens Well, I was going to say if you leave it too long, but to be honest, I mean, if that one can cope with being left, then this one could definitely cope because it's quite a bit smaller. Yeah, anyway, it's probably on its way to seed. So this hot weather is really causing us a few issues. We picked all the last of these little tiny red cabbages just to make space for some other crops. But these outer skins now, they are getting a bit tough. So I'm pleased to be picking nice new reds. Peas, they're starting to die back now. These are the 6th succession of peas. We've had peas since April. I've been loving the sugar snaps and the March 2s. These are the Avy Joan podding peas, and they're nice cooked, but I don't like them eaten fresh. They're not quite sweet enough for me. But you can see here that the calabrese and the cauliflowers, yeah, these are not liking this really, really hot weather that we've been having. The kale's been quite happy, but these are not happy. And you just compare these to the ones that we were harvesting a few months ago in spring. And yeah, it's quite a shocking sort of difference. The brassica table in spring compared to the brassica table in summer. And that is why that is the last really of the flowering brassicas that we will be harvesting in summer. We'll have some more for autumn, but that's it for summer now. Well, maybe we've got one little red cabbage, one little purple cauliflower still to pick. The early French beans, they are pretty much finished now. I've actually got a courgette hidden in there, but yeah, they've pretty much finished. Maybe that's the last pick. Maybe there's one more pick still to go. And the main crops are not ready. So again, I'm probably going to end up with like a short 1 or 2 week period when we don't have any French beans. I'm blaming it all on the weather. Broad beans still, though, they're loving it. Courgettes are doing okay, although the main crop ones are putting on way too much green growth and not enough fruit. And again, I'm putting that down to the weather. Beetroots are loving it though. Lovely new season beetroots there. And started to pick some of the apricots. They are gorgeous. Small, but they are gorgeous. And they're kind of small, I think, because there's so many on the tree. But I'm not complaining about that. Peppers are looking okay. That's just a few of the peppers. We've got loads more on the allotment. And so we're just leaving those to fully ripen up. We don't generally pick green peppers unless somebody really wants them for a specific recipe. We really like them to ripen. Carrots, these are the salad carrots, and they're looking really nice. These are sort of late March sown, I think. But these are the ones out of the tubs, sown a little bit earlier, and they're looking a bit scrappier. Then we have tried eating those fresh in salads, but they're a bit tough. But actually they cook up perfectly nicely. But yeah, so that, oh, and the potatoes, yeah, so these are, I guess you could call them my early main crop succession. So we've got some good sizes there. These are the Vita Noir, these are the Charlottes. Just cleared that bed now to make way for Brussels sprouts. So that is about it. So quite a few issues, quite a few problems, but in the end, the table sort of still looks okay, doesn't it? So, you know, it would be churlish to complain. My name's Steve. This is the Outgrow channel. I'll see you soon.